welcome back. This is the end of the front house makeover, and because of the beauty of technology, I can laugh at myself and you can laugh with me for this video. So the final product was not done by myself, so all of this was a big old waste of time. But you know what? I learned that I cannot tackle every single project. So I will talk you through what I did and what I did wrong, and then how we went right by asking a friend to do it for us. So anyway, I built the base with the sand, and I tried to get it as level as possible. And then here I'm putting the edging on. Even the edging I did wrong, apparently. The end result, what I did, wasn't horrible, but we just weren't happy with it after taking the time to do it. We just wanted it done better. So anyway, this is just me trying to do pavers by myself as a beginner, and doing my best to, I don't know, learn on the fly. I watched quite a few videos and looked up articles of how to do this. You can see I am trying. It was not for a lack of effort. And you know what? I got a bit of a workout doing this too, so it's never a waste of time. Yeah, so we wanted to clean this area up and just make it a bit tidier. It was a flagstone path with sand and it was just a bit messy. So yeah, and then my husband's here helping. It was a pretty cold night actually, so here we are just trying to get a few of the pavers down. My husband had the right idea. He was trying to get it level with the concrete pad. Yeah, I think oh yeah, here's when we switched. And I was like, no, I think it should be a step down, but it wasn't done properly. So anyway, if he had more time, he probably could have done it very, very well. But anyway, I thought I could tackle it on my own, and I was wrong. So here's our son helping us out, bringing the pavers. They were quite heavy. I don't know if they were 60 or 70 pounds a piece. Very, very heavy. But yeah, so he's bringing them for us, and then we just are placing them on the pathway there. The next day, I was just so encouraged by what I saw. I thought I would just surprise my husband and get it all done. Unfortunately, I'm not very meticulous and I've never really done this before, so all of this was also a waste. It doesn't look too bad now that I'm looking at it, but in person, most of them were quite unlevel and a tripping hazard. And like I said, it was just something we wanted done properly from the beginning, just so that we could enjoy it and have one less thing to worry about and look at it. So here I am loading them by myself just into the tractor, just to save myself some steps. And I continued placing them. I actually went all the way and placed every single one of them. I forget how much there were, but it's about 120 square feet. And actually the next day I was out. I was just out of commission. This was the first project I had done after a winter off, right, from most gardening and yard work. So my back was incredibly sore. So a friend who has done a lot of chiropractor appointments has offered to help me. And actually the following day I woke up feeling much, much better. But it was a little bit of a frustrating day just to have the pavers not look so great and then have my back so sore the next day. But you know what? Live and learn. I'm young. I'll learn from my mistakes. So here we are just placing the last few bit. And then this is the finished picture. Obviously, it is very, very bumpy. And then I had to stack them all for our friend who was going to come and do them properly for us, which was so kind.
Hey, welcome back. I'm Carissa, and this is my garden. Well, it's actually at the front of my house. So I think maybe 2 months ago, I started this front house makeover, and I guess I was a little too big for my britches because I thought I could take on this project, but no, I could not. So long story short, I removed what was here, and that went fine. Built a base for these pavers, and that's kind of where it went wrong. I am not a professional paver installer, and I found that out the hard way. So unfortunately, I installed the pavers, did a horrible job, and decided, do you know what, I'm gonna have to call in some help. So a dear friend of ours saved the day, and he redid them for us, and he did it very professionally. He does do it professionally. Anyway, so just yesterday he put the polymeric sand in the joints, and it just looks so beautiful and finished, and I'm so happy that he took it off our plate, because it just, there's some things you can do and there are some things you just cannot do. So that is one of them. But the good news is I have some stuff I can do to finish this off. So you can see the sand pile, that was just the base. And then I'm going to add a boxwood hedge just along the pathway here, because I think it'll add some good winter interest and, you know, all season interest really. Boxwoods are very, very beautiful all year round. So anyway, I think they are green gem varieties. So they get about 3 feet wide and tall. I believe they're zones 3 through 8, 4 through 8. I'll check. I'll put it on the screen. So anyway, they're very tiny. They're like 1 or 2 gallon pots. But the nice thing is when you buy them like that, they are so inexpensive and they grow very well for us here. So anyway, I think I will do that today, and I will build a bed just to kind of keep them in there, cover it with mulch, and be done. So I'm so excited to have this area finished, and it just is turning out beautifully. The only thing that won't be done in this video will be the windows and the trim. We are getting our windows replaced later in the year. They're on order. So that will be done another time, which will refresh the area. I don't love the browny rusty color trim, and also the post we're going to get painted. But anyway, I will style it for now, and it'll be one less job that I have to do, and just a nice area that we enjoy. It gets morning sun, as you can see. We're in the morning right now, and afternoon shade, which is really, really nice, because the back side of our house where our pool is, it's very, very hot in the summer. So this is a nice shaded area that we really enjoy in the heat of the summer. So anyway, I'll get to work. one is done, or phase one. I'm so excited. This is almost complete. Like I said, we have some windows to be replaced. Around the corner, the door is replaced, but we just haven't trimmed it out, so I won't worry about showing you that. But anyway, it is clean and it is finished, and there's some greenery and some flowers, and we are one step closer to, you know, just having a more cohesive look around the house. When we moved in, the house was a tan colored, but it was quite faded, so we knew it needed to get painted. So we ended up with this blue color, which my husband really, really wanted, and I gave in. He's not always included in the design selection, so I gave in, and I'm actually very, very happy with it. Once we get rid of the trim color and just do a nice black, I think it'll modernize the look. So anyway, we have our pavers done, and I added this boxwood hedge right here. As you can see, I did the cardboard method just to suppress the grass that was growing underneath, and then topped it with some bark mulch. And yeah, I think I'm pretty happy. I will take you off of that tripod and I will show you a closer look of everything. So this is the front pathway from the main part of the driveway. The trick was to get it level here and not have a tripping hazard, which it was when I had done it, and then have it move up to that elevation up there where the concrete pad is. So it was done very, very well by our friend. And then I added this. This black edging isn't my favorite, but it's honestly the easiest to do. So that is what I did. And the boxwoods should fill in about 3 feet wide and make it a nice hedge just all along here. I'm just reseeding the grass if you're wondering about what all that is. In progress, like everything. Okay, and anyway, I had these urns, planter urns, from another spot in the yard, and I thought they would suit this area, so I put some primrose, the white primrose, and the violas in the center. And even though this is a part shade area, they do fine. They've been there for at least a couple weeks, just waiting to be in their final spot. This bench was a birthday gift, and I think it works very, very well there. And as you can see, I repainted this. We don't use it a ton, so I'm thinking the light sand and the spray paint will hold, because yeah, we don't use this hose very often, but it is nice to have. And then I just have the paper underneath it because the paint might be still a little bit wet, and I could not wait any longer. And then here it transitions to the concrete pad. This post will get painted black as well later in the year. And then I'm not sure about the way I turned the corner here. I wanted to keep this area as wide as possible because I think it's about 6 or 7, maybe 8 feet wide. We do take the truck over there. Our vegetable garden's right there. And it's nice to have access for when we're, you know, filling up with soil and mulch and that type of thing. So yeah, I wanted this as wide as possible, and I think that'll be fine. But I might pull this out later and add maybe another boxwood here. I'm not sure. And then I'm not sure about this either. Nothing's ever done completely. And then there is our new door. I do have a light. I bought a light, but we just haven't gotten around to replacing it yet. So yeah, that is phase 1 of the finished pathway to our house. I'm quite happy with it. Thanks for joining me. I hope that was entertaining to see me try and fail and then give in and ask for help. Not all projects are done or can be done by myself, and that's okay. I'm learning as I go. Anyway, I'm very happy with how it's turned out so far, and I cannot wait to use this space. Like I said, it's shady in the summer, and it's quiet, and the birds are here, and it's just beautiful. So anyway, hope you have a fantastic day, and thanks for joining me. See you next time.